server here early on. Bird from Sky, not stopping or slowing down for anybody or anything. Catches the Archers off guard, but he can't actually capitalize immediately to find the frag. Will on the second attempt, however. In the meantime, Entropiq have been able to make their way up long and secure a plant, but it's going to be a difficult post-plant.
50 versus USP, and the USP very low there in that position. And as you say, they're going to have to hurry up about this. Of course, they left a huge opening in that particular position of the map, knowing that they pushed mid, and Regali is actually accidentally going to take down his teammate there, which doesn't help in any situation. But now Mir is still left 1v3, and I believe they're already on the defuse. Yes, they are. Bird from Sky is holding it even without that kit, and Mir just can't swing. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Nothing we can do about that one, I'm afraid. Bird from Sky gets off the bomb and eventually does get a tag through the half wall. Borop's reloading in the middle of nowhere, and that is an error. I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably was out of bullets, which is fair enough. You're going to want to reload, but maybe not necessarily in that position. And he'll get punished for it, as he probably should.
Not often you see that AWP coming in as early as the second round on the map, and it's going to have to do some heavy lifting as well. Doesn't have any...
Maybe a step too far. Rawls needs his frag, and there you go. Low HP. Gets taken out by Mir, and this force buy we see after the pistol loss with the bomb plant just always seems to have some sort of success.
Trav.
That's fine.
We'll see how it unfolds. Oh, Regali dies to the explosion. That's the orb. Take towards long coming through with the leg shot found by the Israeli sniper, but Regali answers back with the kill of his own.
I love this boost. I love this boost. That is often put into action, but not necessarily often stop them from coming out. We've seen him do that yesterday and to great success. And that is a... Oh, okay. Borup, great timing on both those peaks toward tunnels. Just like that, it's a 3v2.
Take that, a 2v2. And Arcade's getting a frag back, and that's going to be giving them a they are. But the bomb firmly in control of Borup towards the back of the platform times his peak to perfection.
Yeah, what you can do about that? That is a beautiful fake out from an Arcade there. He destroys his counterpart Regali. Borup, does he know he's up close? PT50 out. That's 6 seconds. He's gone for the simple play, and he's made it happen. Do you think the orb blocked the bullets there?
Anyway, from the past into the present, it's aggressive towards long, a gap in the smoke for Forrester to play around, but he just edges himself out of position at the worst timing. Doors, there's 3 players that are pushed through the mid doors here for Entropiq as well. What's the timing going to be like? Rawls all the way from the long push gets a kill. It's on Anarchist to frag out here. There's still more where that came from though. Can't clock out just yet. B-bombs like his Krad's cleared that out. Yeah, there you go. I was about to say, like, Krad will have that initiative to take once he realizes that the B is completely open, and now it's a very tough retake. Bird from Sky, 12 HP, no defuse kit. They're going to have to go quick off the back of this to try and shock Entropiq before they get into good positions, and that's what Bird from Sky tries, but Krad is already directly below him. But Rawls has crept in, and Arcade checks the door, though, and that's Entropiq more than yesterday, that's for sure. And that's something Bird from Sky has said, listen, we need to fight for long a lot more, guys. Even if we lose picks, like, it's such an important portion of the map. They go 1-for-1. TMB getting spammed down, that's not good. And we'll get pre-fired by Mir, and even though he takes the dink, AK trumps M4. In and amongst the smokes right now, he creeps his way forward. There are players watching, and he will be traded out, but 9 seconds left. Bomb's been recovered, and the plant will come through.
Behind 2 players, and little does he know that they're both going to be not looking in his direction, and Regali checks it. Do they consider going for it now? And they found Mir so quickly. They take advantage of it, and as you so rightly say, Bird from Sky pushing through that smoke, probably needed, as Regali gets taken down anyway by Nickelback. Second Orp's in trouble as well. Uh-oh! Will he be dancing into this round?
Well, he's going to be able to find an opening, kill that from that position. I do appreciate gone towards the say bomb site.
Yeah, I feel like Nickelback maybe knows. Oh, I gotta say, maybe he knows that he could just walk up the long wall and maybe just deal with the AWPer. But right now, it's all going in Copenhagen Flames' favour. Regali sorts himself out and gets out of that car position just to get a little wider angle to find an Arcade. And now it's all down to Krad. Should find Borup for free. Does. Insta one-tap. But look where the bomb is. And Copenhagen Flames...
Krad is, and he's just going to hold down mouse button 1 and charge his way forward. TMB's already heading for the hills in case Regali falls there just by the nature much with it. So that's a bit unfortunate.
Oh, timing. That's horrible. That's horrible timing. Missed up the words awful and horrible at once. It can happen. Forrester will destroy Regali on the site as well. What a shot that was.
Necessarily, the one good position Copenhagen Flames do have in the round right now is the push that's coming through from long, but look at the position Forrester has, raining death from above. This is where that flank needs to come into action, and TMB from short will continue to alleviate the pressure. There we go. Now Bird from Sky is able to have that impact, but Nickelback is still thriving right now. 30 seconds left on the clock. Time against him. And look at the reposition that's come through from Bird from Sky. Again, the timing just favors Copenhagen Flames.
Copenhagen Flames players. They're going to be boosting up towards short in the meantime. And that is going to catch them off. This is perfect timing from Crab, but he only gets the one. Bird from Sky recovers nicely.
Forrester to come into the equation as well.
Yeah, gets himself the one, but Rolls is always there to trade, but here's the play. Here is the play. Forrester takes his time and gets one kill, but not two. Borup again immediately trades. Good stuff from Copenhagen Flames.
Now, he spots up both the players, so he can relay that information to Anarchist to come through and support him. That's exactly what he does with the AWP. Rolls has no choice.
And Nickelback gives a little peek on the corner, and that's a pretty well-judged flashbang, actually, because Rolls is very blind, as you can see. But he's still alive, just not for much longer. Forrester will swing and trade it. And that's I think the third occasion now they've had a player getting caught out on that angle. Last kid's going to try and get into pit, but little does he know, there are still 3 players around long.
Retake gives them some sort of an advantage, at least a numerical one. He steps out, and you could see for a moment he thought maybe he could just take his time to line up the shot, but then...
Yeah, 3v3, I mean, you have a kit on Bird from Sky, and that's why he's trying to make a play with it, but... Yeah, it's just not to be. Even Mir catches him through the smoke, and that's one of the B-bomb site.
I'm going to say it's because he doesn't play that super hard lurk role where he plays really passively on the opposite side of the map while the rest of his team...
up toward the ramp. Already that grenade's done plenty of damage.
Oh my god.
You know that Bird from Sky is coming straight in. That's a really weird one. Nickelback's already up short though, and Forrester's been taken down on long, just like that. 2 headshots, bish bash bosh, and somehow Copenhagen Flames have a 4v2.
Yeah, make that a 4v1. There's only Nickelback left remaining. This round has been torn apart. Wasn't the best buy at all for Copenhagen. They haven't had the best history on that half.
Oh, nice shot, Regali. Good opening find. That's one. Pretty even frags across the board, to be fair, for Riles, Bird from Sky, and Regali. Now Regali will up his tally to 13 as well.
Taking the 10, I say only 10. Great performance, and Crad steps up. Maybe there's an 11th. Crad looking to try and get something done here. Little does he know, there is a threat on the opposite side of that box in Bird from Sky, and there we go. The HiGHL pounces.
That was a really good timing peek from Bird from Sky there, because as that smoke comes in, he just grabs it at the right moment. And TMB on B, that is a bit of an error. Jumping up at the position, and that's the bomb. Nearly used to escape, I was about to say. And that's why Nickelback's taking the initiative. He's going toward Borup, and now Bird from Sky is holding W to try and deny the bomb plant. Looking for Nickelback first, can't make it happen. And in the end, they escape with their 11-4. Good stuff from Entropiq. No break required. And I said very quick break. It was very quick. I wasn't lying to you. I never lie. Fight towards short, and Arquez takes down TMB, and now he's trying to put his head down to avoid being headshot again, but you can't avoid Regali. In the end, they wipe them all out, and that was just an absolute bloodbath. I mean, lots of people, as I said, have had that argument that maybe it is time to get a bit more star power on this Copenhagen Flames team, because it has some really good sort of fundamentals, especially with Regali, Bird from Sky. I mean, you know, Riles has been doing pretty well recently as well when it comes to his numbers, even though he used to HiGHL, like I said. So, yeah, I think maybe TMB needs to up his game a little bit, otherwise he might be caught short. But in this round, that bomb plant is still in action. Forrester doing great damage, and he's done amazing damage, but neither kill. Both significantly low, Riles and Regali. And if Nickelback doesn't check Bird from Sky, they've still managed to recover in the same situation. Back turned, massive win!
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. There's a chance.
Things you hate to see, that. Okay, but they still should win the round here, just by the nature of how low Nickelback is, and he's just going to call it a day.
You have not much money, and you're waiting for the next buy round. Copenhagen Flames going for contact, and that is not going to work whatsoever. Crad playing a cheeky position. That's actually one of the best attempts in contact. Not going to work out.
Good pick back from Impact here. Perfect position. Tucked in behind the box. Times his piece of perfection. Labored spray to get the first kill, and he gets traded straight out afterwards. So Copenhagen Flames continue to make their way forward. Can they find the plant is the question. That's a big kill out of Borup. I think Nickelback gets ahead of himself ever so slightly. They didn't need to commit to the super aggressive play, but TMB has to clutch.
Yeah, TMB, all your transgressions will be forgiven if you somehow manage to take this one. Spots the shadow, but Forrester just creeps in. That is actually a pretty big...
We do see Copenhagen Flames with an investment in the round. Bird from Sky goes through first, loses his head. At least Rolls is able to get the trade, though. But,
Tell you what I'm going to eat. What Forrester does right now. He's got 2 kills on his plate. He only gets 1. That angle is usually only good for 1. Mir will now defend the B-bomb site. Bomb dropped. And that should be all she wrote, really. 3v2. If he can just stay alive, that's the main question. Stay behind the smoke, Mia. That's all you need to do.
Wow.
Or just get himself another kill. Classic Mia, delivering more than he really expected to. And now Regali's in a tough situation. Mia's playing around with the headshot angle with the barrels. That makes it very hard to find. But actually, Regali's fighting his way in. That's a glorious second. But Crad was on the scene too quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Turning up the pace. Fast in towards A. Lost the first player. Going to try and keep their way forward, though. But they're just hemorrhaging players left, right, and center.
Yep. This is all looking too easy for Entropiq. Rals cannot take Mia. 27 kills for Mia, and Forrester will be the one to finish it off. Entropiq take that map pick 16-7 and take it to a 2-1 to have any chance of that. Fast play into a B. Copenhagen Flames on the pistol, and Nickelback already will drop the bomb. Rals, though, is fighting his way in. Now Nickelback is stuck between a rock and a hard place. There are rocks everywhere, and there are hard places everywhere, and the hard place takes him out. TMB trades him out, and Forrester and Mia are left probably looking for some kills and some bonus money, and that's about it.
Yeah, this is mission impossible for sure, especially with Borup just burying that Glock bullet in Forrester's brain. And the sheer aggression and brute force approach has worked out perfectly for Copenhagen Flames. They lost the first pick in the round trap, but that was the only frag they ended up.
I love this. I love Copenhagen Flames' pace that they're picking up early on in this game, and that is completely caught Entropiq off guard. When it comes to the B pistol on the first round. Is very impressive. Both the Sky converging on Forrester, and there you go. They pick back in response, 3v3, but he needs to be wary. Actually, they're going to fake the bomb and go back. Oh my goodness.
No.
Yep. And there's Zanarka as he was already looking toward mid as he heard them run back. Both Sky needs to find some sort of progress somewhere.
Oh no.
Himself one.
Messy there from Crad. Borup gets the second in the situation. All of a sudden, it's only a knockout.
As well, more pace, as you say. They have the saved up. They have an MP9, but the pace is really catching off Entropiq right now. And I've got to say, I love this T-half. Stay alive. Pretty sure. Oh my goodness, only Regali gets taken, but only just, as you can see.
As well. Yeah, we keep Pansy in it as well, sure.
Absolutely. One of the best commentators in esports history, I have to think it's fair to say.
It's so easy to say. He's got a job to do here on the same bomb side. MP9 in hand, tacked him behind the box right now. Gets overwhelmed. A bomb side falls. But Mia, he stands tall.
Well done. Good job to get two there from Donut. Probably pretty unlikely. Bomb can going to go down in good time, though. 8 seconds. And now Regali's going to get pressured up close. But up close AWPing is what he's great at. And again, he flicks to the head of Nickelback. He might even go aggressive for more as well. He needs to be wary of Donut, but Bird from Sky gets that frag, as you say, on that flank. And that's a tag. Crad's been hit through the edge of the wall by Regali. Actually goes in with a Glock, does Regali, to try and finish that off, and I don't blame him. Probably knew he was tagged, and now Crad's going to go for the hold. Crad's going to go for the hold, and I think he might be here in time. Yes, he is. Bird from Sky just about gets there. I just want to try and use the AWPs and get peek off each other, and when I say peek off each other, that's exactly what happens there. Nickelback already gets his one, then Forrester's like, okay, well, I can then just peek, because all the attention will be taken towards you. And Mia gets both of those. Borup will go down, and that's a clean round. Would you believe it? All 5 alive. And Entropiq know that they have a chance to build in a streak, but goodness me, Birth from Sky is just winning every duel, it seems like, at the moment. Even the Mac 10 against the M4 takes Nickelback out of the round. Forrester should trade it. AK recovered. I say it was M4, it was AK. But Stu and Crad might want to go for a bit of a peek. It's always a bit of a mistake not to check the left, and there you go. It's probably the most common default position. And when you don't check it, it's always a bit of an oversight. Rals will get that frag, but Crad will easily be able to pre-fire him out of the round, and there we go. And Arcades now is in trouble. He hits a leg shot, though, looking to try and peek for a second. Oh, that's a bit of a miss, unfortunately. Thankfully, of course, Crad is still there, and that's all the work being done, but TMB and Regali hit back. And now Mia is left to clutch with the AWP. If he had a rifle, I would say 100% this is a clutch that he can win every day of the week, but it's the AWP, and he can't flick for the no-scope quick enough. TMB takes him down. Huge improvement. Relax. All right, matey. Oh, Regali with the flash coming in. Times his shot to perfection. Crad will go down. And that's just been taken. And because of that opening pick, Rals is going to take advantage of it. And you know what? Respect. Copenhagen Flames have not been afraid to hold W in this game so far, and it's been working out for them quite significantly. But this time Entropiq are fighting back, and Mia with a quick flank from mid. A bomb site. Might even be checked by Forrester in a second. There it is. Great frag from Forrester. And that's 2 on the board from Sky.
Yeah, for sure.
Not known for his entries or necessarily his fragging, but his 8 kills on the board already isn't too bad. Unfortunately, the AK will go down for 3, and they can't necessarily grab it too easily. TNB finds it, but he was the walking wounded, and Forrester gets the final 9-6 half.
Okay, alright, so not even 6 enough at that point then for Entropiq, yeah. And it's another fast-paced play coming in towards the B bomb site, and it looks like it's going to be more of the same here. Forrester desperately trying to get a kill back. He's being wrapped upon, though. And there's a man advantage already in play here for the T side. Scrap that. Forrester's making plays.
Yeah, it seems like they've managed to counter the fast plays from Copenhagen Flames toward B. They haven't necessarily countered the entries, but they've countered the mid-round aspect of these fast plays. The guy's Molotov is going to be just a little second too late, and Nickelback will take that kill comfortably, as he was very low HP. Who are incidentally now playing with Snacks, I believe, which is pretty cool. Hope he does well. And that's a pick. Wow. Forrester getting caught off there. Regardless, Borup has spotted out Mir, looking for some aggression through mid. And he's going to catch him as he falls away. Great frag.
Borup has the bomb on his back as well, but that's not going to stop him from making plays. Nickelback, the next man to try and make some plays, does get damage, does find a frag, looks for the transfer, no. PNB will stand tall, kills just continue to roll through here. Good patience there from Bird from Sky. Will catch Crad off guard. And Anarchez 2 will fall. Copenhagen Flames get themselves back to relying on him. No, TNB knows there's a player in the corner of the smoke there just because of the trajectory of the smoke thrown by Mia. So good
damage taken though. 2 players below half health and 1 very low, and Nickelback already will take down that half health Bird from Sky.
Look at Forrester's position. This is devilish right now. Hello. 3 players gets the lineup, only able to find 2. I say only, still a pretty decent result. Man advantage in play.
He wanted to show himself there is because he has got players on the quick rotation. Nickelback's already here, and there we go. Anarchez has found himself that 1 kill. It leaves it all down to Riles. They know where he is. He just got the trade. They're going to come in because he's wary about that gap in the smoke, and because of that, that might prove to be his end. And there we go. Nickelback comes in from donut pretty quickly. If you do it politely.
That's true. You got to have manners, Trap.
Exactly.
I respectfully disagree with you.
This final round of the half, and they have been really in the entire half so far. This guy holds that line, but can't hit a clean spray. Always tends to be a bit of a wobbly
position to be in as the AWPer. Borup should win his gunfights every single day of the week. Smoke fades, and Anarchez ain't quick enough.
There you go.
Mia might find the timing. No, Borup watching for. No, okay, kill still comes through from Mia. Still a 3v3 though, and the bomb's certainly open. The B bomb site's open for business right now. Off angle from Crad, nets him 1, but it's going to be a trade.
Riles and regardless, he's very hard to shift. Mir has some decent timing, but Riles is looking for it. Now it's all down to Nickelback, and Regali, as I said, in the afterplant, holds the correct angle and makes whenever there's not. So.
Okay, well, let's see how the pistol round plays out. Vital for Entropiq to win this pistol round to begin their campaign on the T side.
Yeah, straight into the action.
Oh, he's going to bite off so much there. Apparently, he's able to chew most of it. Does still chew bullets at the end. Oh, wow. That is a gorgeous shot there from Crad's Glock, man.
Recently, because the new stickers came out, but still.
I actually also like the candy apple Glock, by the way. I know it's a cheap skin, but the red is nice. Underrated. If you get a clean one. Yeah, I think it is one of those underrated skins for sure. On second mid, and then Forrester holding middle, so... No clear pathway into the bomb site, but that boost is beautiful. Love that innovation there. Bit of initiative.
Now 3v4. Bomb planted on A. TNB should get caught by the Mac 10 of Crad, and there we go. More initiative taken by Crad's Mac 10, and Borup is hitting more headshots with his Deagle. 2 versus 2. Borup low. Desperately wants that AK, and he will be able to find it, but then Crad just takes the advantage. Oh. And he even finds Bird from Sky. Maybe Kevin name's on Monty for me.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. We will see trades coming through towards middle. We'll talk a bit more about that after the gun round. Look at the aggression.
Oh, Mir needs this duel, and then he gets it. A couple of bullets left in the clip, and he finds the headshot. Mir still there. Riles knows it. He's just waiting for a possibility of a player coming into trade as well. Grenade comes in, but he looks away and looks at his flank, and of course Mir still swings. Mir just takes a guaranteed kill. The question is, will they even go for the retake? I somewhat doubt it.
I think we were able to get some really big wins yesterday. They beat Forza and they beat Spurs in different competitions. Bird from Sky, though, beats both Crad and Nickelback to the punch. Next to his own devices here in towards Jaguar. He's thriving. No. Even a 3rd kill in the sequence there as well. Finally, his reign of terror will be brought to an end, but he's inflicted so much damage in the process.
Another hugely impactful Bird from Sky round. TNB gets himself Mir, and Riles will finish off toward Forrester, and just like that, He's creeping in, looking for the duel, but perfect cross the placement from Bird from Sky, and he's baiting in teammates to try and work the escape as well.
Look how much damage has been done though. Bird from Sky not going to be able to get out alive. Finally gets taken down by Mia's AWP. Is it
10 seconds, he can deny a plant here, stay in the cubby, and he's going to get volleyed out. That's the problem, but he's going for the spray transfer. He only needed that one bullet, 4 seconds, and they've got it. Back on the edge of Jaguar, looking for an entry toward this position right now. Bird from Sky. We'll take him out again. He's been excellent so far in this map as Bird from Sky, and that's usually not necessarily a great... oh, okay. I was about to build him up for something, and then Crad just doesn't even check the angle. So,
that's
oh well.
The third consecutive round that Bird from Sky has been able to find the opening kill, by the way. Door wide open on the round. Now he pushes himself into the top of mid. Does he hear the footsteps here from Rolls? Oh my god, he's got that kill as well. Down into the 2v2, and Borup, he's going to be shivering in his
Set him up for success, but you've also set him up for failure, and that I just had a feeling that was going to be the case. So look at this. This is a 2v5, guys.
Yeah, I think if you're Copenhagen players, you probably just save with all 5 players at this point. You don't have any money in the bank. Borup gets a kill, but unfortunately, it's just after the plant comes through. Is that enough to convince them to go for the retake, Trav?
Oh, I mean...
They've got kits, a light utility as well, but probably not anymore with that frag. I think they just pull the plug on the round. Just watching chat.
2 rounds in a row for Entropiq that maybe could have gone another one. We always mentioned, we even brought it up earlier in this very map, that a lead like that isn't even necessarily too much of an issue for the opposing side. You can often pull it back pretty quickly, and already trades are going in Entropiq's favour. Bird from Sky goes 1-for-1 again, and as I said, really, I mean,
huge,
it's a bit unfair, really, on Bird from Sky, because he's the one doing quite a lot of the fragging, especially early round. Occasionally he does have his...
Makes a lot of sense as well, considering the positional control. Mia has big adjustment there from Anarquez. TMB falls, it's on Regali to now fakes the plant, misses the shot though, but at least they now know exactly where Regali is. However, maybe he can make something of the situation as he drops.
Great chance here, because they do not have a smoke to block off that position, and he just can't take one, and Anarquez taps him down with the AK.
Continue to struggle, their woes are getting worse. Mia with the spray able to get one. But if you're Copenhagen Flames, if you're taking out Mia on
take either, Regali's got a very nice angle here, watching for the jump up, and he hits Forrester easily. Of course, because of that boost, you'll know that there are still multiple players in action. Regali now has his own smoke to play around as well. Crad in the meantime has taken Bird from Sky, and that's a really important frag. They can just fall off a bit now.
Instead, tucks himself into the corner. He's going to look for the timing on the peaks, does swing out, gets Nickelback with the nade out. And that brings Regali into the round as well. It's actually only Crad left, no time on the clock.
Oh, don't face Regali. USP out. It's pouring with rain outside, but Copenhagen Flames will want to avoid it. Pouring with rain. Out on HLTV later to see how many opening kills he's gotten. Forrester gets boosted up again, but this time Borup stands tall. Gets himself 2 on the defense. And the bomb is now dropped in the open as well. Marcus actually does find Regali under that smoke.
Not a chance still. Right? Okay, there we go. They catch Mia for free. Nice time on the peak there from TMB. And that should just...
Oh my god,
a great game. As has Mia, and Bird from Sky will find Arcades. No chance to save that.
To close this out. T-side, Ancient, tough, but they've shown brilliant form in it so far. Look at Bird from Sky using the smoke as cover, just completely catches Crad off guard. Another one of those sort of early round frags from Bird from Sky. I think that's at least 6 now that he's pulled through. Flash is perfect. Flash is absolutely spot on from Borup. Sure, TMB only gets to 1, but he takes down on the raid boss, and that could be the key one. To be wary, but his timing should be pretty good. But Forrester again. Forrester's just unbelievable. This guy is a pickup for anyone. If he can speak English, consider him. I'm being completely serious. If not, any Russian team deserves to give him a try. Because look at this. The flashbang is absolutely perfect.
Look at Bird from Sky. Lone rifle. Flash forward. Looking to try and make a play. Going to be catching Nickelback with his backstone. Another response though with the flash. It's going to be Forrester to try and chase him down. But Rolls is there to give the support. And as a result, Bird from Sky will be able to get himself out.
Bird from Sky can just make a pounce here, make a pounce play, trying to know the bomb plant, and he's done it. Crad couldn't finish him off, and the spray transfer, oh, it's beautiful, but it might not even matter. Crad trying everything to keep control of this round. There's a player toward the back of the site as well. Bomb will go down, but he tries to plant in the open, and in the end, he can't get his AWP out in time. They both pounce.
So if there's no good flashbang that comes through from the T side, it's all about the timing right now. Nickelback things like gets the first one for the pulse, but he gets the second as well. Both headshots. Rolls though goes completely undetected. Might be able to get the player in the back line. Oh my god, Rolls eventually finds the frag. It's not the worst result for Entropiq though, because Crad can go back and get the trade. 3 versus 2. Must win round. Borup charges 40. Drop the bomb carrier. What's the bomb doing there, mate?
Forrester, stick with your teammate. I know you did that in the previous round and it all worked out, but that's not the time to do it. Might not even matter, but Regali, he's winning clutches for days so far in this current scene, and he's done it again. Regali. More T-set ancient, which is never fun. Always they say when teams go to overtime, it can be very difficult to continue to play T-set, especially on a map like this. It can be a rough one. Gotta say, that's an interesting start to OT though. But from Sky on the AWP for probably what is the first time in the game. Gives himself the opening pick, but then just gets straight spammed. One of the most important ones to send us to OT, and that's all that matters. Nickelback advancing so quick to take Borup. They're going in for more. Flash is really good. Regali looking for an Arquez, looking for the planter. Does he know there's a second player converging from behind? I'm not sure. Forrest has given up on that one though for now, and now he's last alive. Takes Regali, looks for the second. So close to getting that second. Oh, Forrest.
Yeah, that's true. Feels like an absolute lifetime ago. We do see the fight start to break up sporadically across the map.
Oh.
Is going to be a 2-for-1 initial trade in favor of neutral usage to get a bust at the bare minimum, even though it rolls it. And because he compromises his position by going for the gamble spray through the smoke.
The next round, because Bird from Sky, of course, doesn't have too much, but I think they're going to be fine. So you may as well go for it. I like that. No need to save. Just get Regali into the action. Let's see some fast flicks. Regali. Oh, he got the scope unblurred, and then maybe.
Yeah. Trapped to interrupt
I had
me
to
like
double check that. I had to double check that.
Sorry about that, guys. Okay, all right, we're good. 16-16. Nickelback finds the opening. But there's a response trap.
Response. And Copenhagen Flames need that response. Forrester does trade one more back, but again, they keep the man advantage. Looking for the 2-1. Borup keeping his form up in overtime. Looking great. And Arquez tries his best, but not to be. And it's Copenhagen Flames to take the 2-1 in OT. Muted, but then it said I wasn't allowed to DM you for some reason on TeamSpeak, so that's just rude. TeamSpeak hates me.
I mean, they're looking out for you, Trav. They don't want random spamming you while you're casting. So.
Fair enough. TMB will get a quick these rounds and remember what worked for them. You never know. Entropiq walking in as a jump towards top of CT doors. TMB almost gets a second. Forrester too quick on the trade, and once again we stay even.
They've been on the T side though so far, so they need to just find their gears. And it looks like Krad's gone unaccounted for, Trav. This could be seriously problematic. Regali starts to punch in the digits. Does he deny the bomb plant is the question, and Arquez misses a key shot. And now Krad's position's been compromised. At least he gets the frag, and oh my god. And Arquez gets a kill in the meantime, and then Krad finishes off the round. Wow.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's the problem if you're rolled, because you're so good for the opposite side.
That is a good point. And Forrest has taken Bird from Sky as well as he wanders his way through the CT door smoke, trying to make a play. Don't play.
Entropiq in the 5v3 don't have to make any further moves at this point, but Mia, he decides he still wants to move and shake. That costs his team a big frag, and Narquez, he gets a leg shot, but now he's going to get pushed from behind. Regali with the no-scope gets the kill. Forrester, going to be in position to make sure he gets a frag, and Narquez from the grave burns out TMB.
Yeah, this is borderline impossible for Borup now. These two insta-headshots, and Crad even takes the tag to the molly will spot Borup, and there's one. But the trade should be quick, but it's not there yet. Should be a dunk from Nickelback, though. Oh, Borup misses it. And actually, the smoke of the grenade almost made it. So Nickelback, the overtime situation, do unexpected things, but his timing might not be too great. And yes, Wells are running down, and just like that, they're going to pounce.
Nickelback in behind the pillar, looking for the timing on the peak, but he just peeks into the Borup spray. Forrester at least able to get a kill back, but he's being wrapped around now here by Rolls as well. So much pressure on Forrester. And he will capitulate. And Arquez can't do anything because of the smoke grenade. There is a flank that's coming through from Mia. He has to turn up the pace. He leaps into Regali's scope. Rolls through the smoke. Will finish off the round 18-18. We're going to OT the B-bomb sites and an execute in towards A. And Arquez is here with the AWP. Needs at least one. Finds that first.
Oh, that's great.
Mia.
That's so perfect from Entropiq. And Arquez gets his hides, knows that Mia and Forrester are in the correct position. And Mia's having himself around again. Another sick triple from Mia. And Arquez will get the last. Just like that, there's no impact whatsoever from Copenhagen Flame. Well, with Regali, not as much as of an Arquez as we probably would imagine. But look at the kill feed. First two kills come through. Regali's is a wallbang just above the door as they look for a little jump spot, I think, actually. TMB is already out. Where does Crad move to? He's going to get mollied out, but drops the bomb. TMB's in that position, but Forrester can't finish him off. He takes Regali instead. He drops the bomb. It's a 2v2. Minute to go. He's to stay alive, and he's doing so brilliantly.
Oh, he's timing his peak so damn well. The double peak does come through, but Forrester finds the kill onto TMB. It's only Borup left remaining. 1 versus 2. Has a bit of time to work with, and oh my god, that 18 does so much damage to Forrester, but he doesn't expect Mia to be coming through from the same position. He's gonna be under some scrutiny here.
Oh,
yes, that's good damage. The Narcos
Another
has to go
entry.
huge. The AWP misses a key shot though. That's really bad miss from him.
Yeah, looks like it could be in for one. Will now finally go down. Ralls is getting it planted, and Forrester's there. Gets himself one, but Regali's just so accurate again, close range. If you could easily have gotten two there, Forrester. Now Nickelback, what's his timing like? Alongside Crad, these guys have been playing together for a very, very long time, and there goes Rolls. Are they aware where Borup is? Not anymore. Crad has to hold him out, and right now, of course, with 55 health, it's very difficult. Tries to elevate his position on top of the default box to deal with Regali, and that's actually a very smart way to clutch it. He's dancing with Borup, takes him out, and now has an AWP. He's maybe face up against Regali, but not to be. Looks for a smoke. He's found a smoke on the ground. He can go for a hold. Easily go for the hold. Regali switches to the AK. He can't find it. He can't find it, and Crad's done it. Can you believe it? Probably realised he only had that smoke left, yeah.
Yeah, or do you drop the most expensive piece of util?
I'm not sure. I can't necessarily remember.
Oh my
now,
word, either way, it's crumbling for Copenhagen Flames.
Yeah, I think it's about to fall apart. It's that round that's killed them. TMB has a chance, gets one, almost two. That's good information. And can he get away from Mir? He can. Regali's taking credit in the meantime as well. The game's still on.
Mia finds a big pick there onto TMB because that's now split the map open. At a bomb site, decides for Regali to go back. Mia makes his way through middle, but he finds the tap! That's an outrageous tap there onto Regali. 1v2. Borup's been huge so far here on Ancient for his team, and he might be able to do it again!
Oh!
He has! How has Borup done it again?
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. Borup is saying Crad wants to try force the issue, but he loses his life pass to Rolls. I mean, Entropiq losing that situation, maybe that's going to be affecting their mental game.
Rolls. Look at Rolls. There's one. There's two. Even with the last bullet in the clip as well. Catches Forrester.
Absolutely huge. Mia gets a frag back and looks to try and chase down Regali. I mean, still really tough for Entropiq to Copenhagen Flames. It's going to have to be a retake this time, though. Bomb plant comes through, but Borup just can't stop fragging.
Oh my goodness. Nickelback. Mia. Oh, can he find him in the corner? He can. 1 versus 3 possible. Bird from Sky on the angle. Misses the shots. The game goes on once more. Might not work, but they're being very thorough about this A split. I think everything is in their favour, but realistically, if the players are holding the angle, you walk into them, they're going to take you down. TMB is hearing so much of this. This is why they're being smart about it, to be fair, though. Forrester sticking around. Unfortunately, Bertham's guys taking out that Nickelback. Lurk back toward A. Now Forrester just has to look for the kills. He knows exactly where they are, but it's just not going to happen. And once again, Copenhagen...
Watch Entropiq win the first round on their T side this time round. Not even able to win one in the previous set of OT.
It's just an absolute brawl now. This is just... We've descended to brawl levels because the strategy is out the window. They just need to win the duels. And look at this. Mia, Forrester, the two main men. Once again, they come back taking a lot of damage to that Molotov, but it might not mean too much because the bomb's down. And now Anarchos can play super safe. Go for the pistol as well.
Are you sure?
The Sky is low. I mean, why not? I wanted this earlier. Finally, they're putting it into practice. And actually, it might be pretty successful. TMB gets one, but he's going to be locked out. Bomb should be able to go down at some point.
Brad's in an awful position. There we go. All the kills start to roll through here for the CT side. Forrester finally able to pounce, but it's just the one out of him. Mia has to clutch, but just not possible. Bomb is planted for him. Can he get the diffuser just in time? Doesn't even get a chance. Regali on the angle. Copenhagen Flames will be able to
damage in this round, and there's 20 seconds to go. And it's going to be a play into a B.
There's going to be a whole lot of damage coming through right now. Borup inflicts a huge amount of that damage with the double kill. And he's got support there from TMB to keep him alive. 23-22. Copenhagen Flames gain himself.
A lot of nade damage again. I need to rightly say, oh, okay. Bye-bye, Borup. Patients are stuck around, and that could be the correct play.
Oh, that's a TK.
Unlucky.
Oh my god, and then a quick couple kills comes back immediately afterwards. Forrest is able to find the frag on Regali.
Yeah, he sees the Molotov trajectory from TMB. He's there, and that's a beautiful frag to take. Very calm burst after TMB took an Arquez as well. Such an important one. Forrester gets another frag and another. He's just been so good. Yeah. Multi-frag his way to victory, perhaps, is Forrester. From Sky takes Nickelback, but he's down very low off the back of it. Forrester up to 42 and 34. Make that 43. And Mir has joined him on 37 as well.
And then the 2v5 from Mia and Nickelback, maybe it was. There's Mia again coming into the kill feed, but they've taken a lot of damage in the process.
Also low.
That's a full HP player who's also fallen now as well. This is really problematic. Nickelback's also going to get brought down low now as well. Oh my god, it's happening again, Travis. It's happening again.
We're going again. We're going. How does Crad hold the site with 21 health? How does Mia help with 19? The answer is like that. Just wallbang bar up down through the top of mid. He's going to be coming in on a fast flank. Crad has to hope for some smoke spams, but he knows that he's one bullet from death. Either which way of it, he's making a lot of noise. He's trying to find HiGHLiGHTS, but Burfum's guy's found Nickelback. He's found the wrong player. Little does he know.
Oh my god.
He's found another one, and he knows exactly where Crad is, because Crad is making so much noise. Mia, 1v3 on very low health.
Impossible.
Destroys HiGHLiGHTS. There's only one bullet required, and he's not looking toward Riles. We go again. We go again. We're going.
Ability to finish off the game when they've got that advantage. Big kill there from Nickelback, good response. Bird from Sky tries to just phase through the smoke on a timing and hope that there isn't anybody watching for him.
Okay, in toward B once again. Oh, Raz is a lucky boy. Raz is such a lucky boy. And look where Borop's gone. He's gone all the way through. Boris should have had that kill every day of the week. And Anarchist is still on this big flank too. Will they expect the AWP to be on the big flank? That's the question. Nickelback takes HiGHLiGHTS, 3v2, bomb's still down. They have a Molotov as well. Will force away some of the holes, but rolls through the smoke. Look at the damage he's just done. He knows they're exiting from that position. Now Anarchist hasn't even got a kit. He gets taken down by Rolls, and he's stepped up once again, and Copenhagen flames him back. It has to end at some point. Everything comes to an end. That is factual.
Like Mia's life.
Yeah. HiGHLiGHTS will... Anarchist again making a lot of noise. He struggles in this game. Timing is awful. I bet he's so frustrated right now. That's just so unfortunate for him to pull out the splash at that time. Boris is still alive. Gets one and can play the close angle against HiGHLiGHTS. When does he choose to swing? The answer is at the wrong time, and he shifts into the angle too. HiGHLiGHTS punishes him for that. It does seem to extend these OTs, doesn't it?
That's true. Definitely it does. Going to be Copenhagen Flames turn up the pace. They are looking so damn good here on the T side right now. Both teams have struggled the majority of the time on their T side here in overtime, so the fact that Copenhagen Flames are about to go flawless is huge. They're about to earn themselves 3 map turn Entropiq into history.
Guy gets another frag. Rolls low, but that's the only one that he really has to worry. Copenhagen Flames are about to get a 3-0 on T side. Surely that is the straw that breaks the camel's back. Bird from Sky and HiGHLiGHTS will team up to deal with Nickelback at the end.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, that's slightly erroneous there from Riles. Might not matter because there are still 2 players on the B bomb site. If they want to pounce at this time, they could be in trouble. And Arquez holds the cubby. I think Burfus probably knows he's in that corner, and Borop takes him. Another kill for Borop. That's up to 45. So 3v3, but Entropiq are the war much. If you're holding an angle and have your crosshair in the right position, and there you go. Mia takes initiative, takes TMB out. Game's still on. Look where Nickelback is. Surely you don't predict this.
Yeah.
No way you clear that. Bird from Sky last alive. Despite the low HP, Entropiq have positioned themselves like geniuses. And Bird from Sky is giving it a go. And the last 2 players are, of course, very, very low. But Nickelback's picked up that AWP as he's low HP. And back between the 2 Molotovs. Down by Bird from Sky, and he gets a second as well. Could that be it? There's Riles coming in from the flank. This could be it. There it is. Finally, we get to an end of Ancient, and Copenhagen Flames finish it off.
And Entropiq, they're going to have to play for the retake there without a kits as well. Forrester says, scrap that. I want to fight them.
Why not? Borop's been insane so far in this game, and he's going to himself a second kill. 44 kills in the previous map, I think, for Borop. This round's already over for me.
Oh, what? Nickelback? Wait. Okay, nice triple kill there from Rolls to finish off the round, but Nickelback
behind the smokes. Brad's looking for something just above that, and that actually is a line that can be very dangerous. And as you can see, Bird from Sky spots.
It's going to be the next point of contact here towards middle on an off angle, but unfortunately, actually turns out just being in the open. It's just exposed to 2 players, gets overwhelmed on the gunfight. B bomb side fully in control of the flames, and I think Entropiq just going to pull the plug on the round here. Forrester, oh no, he can hear the cues. You can hear the nade coming. The can't stairs and win the gunfight.
Very common play, right? And of course, oh, okay. Another accidental team kill. Nickelback trying to save those in the middle of nowhere. He's going to jump through a smoke. Tries to get away. Almost manages to even get away. But
running on the pass isn't going to help them. But I definitely think there has to be some element of fatigue that we would need to consider here on Vertigo as well. And especially if the map gets off to a poor start.
And fall away. That 5-7 frag and a Narquez. Oh, nice shot onto board Bird from Sky, but the trade is instant. Guy needs his frag as well, you know. Oh,
That's still looking good here.
another one.
Entropiq at least able to find some frags. There we go. Mir with the AK gets a kill, but TMB continues to brawl his way through the round.
He's aggressive, 13 seconds, and his timing could be spot on here. TMB's looking for it, but he just catches him. It was always going to be a timing game.
So it'll be fun to watch where he goes from here.
Oh, bye-bye, Regali. Help with a flash from Crad. Getting... Oh, they're going to double this one up. Oh, they're doubling it up. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Mir doesn't even see anyone on these maps, but Vertigo especially has had a pretty sick run on it. Looking to try and step up once again, and there we go. Narquez, the counterpart AWP that I mentioned, dealing with Regali to begin with, finds one.
Yeah, from him. 4 up going to be the first man out to the plate. And Narquez connects on. The shot goes back for more, though. This was the flick that might cost him his life. Not necessarily just yet. TMB will get his teammate, though. And that allows for Rolls to progress. But look at Crad on the quick flank. Knocking is devastating.
No!
Now Crad has to go for the footsteps. TMB's heard him. On the angle, Crad will still get the kill. And Rolls leaves his teammate. Lets him die for the cause, which is the right call. Ooh,
2 seconds that can actually be taken here to see if he's quick on the flank. And Rolls makes it happen. Copenhagen Flames 5-0 start.
Yeah, absolutely, because, you know, most players probably have their knife out and are running towards the site. Entropiq, they've got their guns out in this round, and they're fragging as well. Finally, some success in the opening kills, and they go untraded as well for the time being. That's a good kill back, though. Needs to be more where that came from, and there is, except for Entropiq. And they're not going to be relinquishing control either, so they've got Bird from Sky trapped, and he does have a set of util, though, to get out of here.
Bird from Sky, basically putting an end to this round.
Oh,
Regali stuck. And yes, that's
away.
Yeah, well, we'll get boosted up, and we'll get boosted up silently as well. And they have a chance to pounce now. Sure, it's a 5v3, but Nickelback's low. Mir is only half health. Look how far up Regali is. Unfortunately, he's not aware of Mir being so close, and that's a really important pick to take, because this round was recoverable. He could advance and get another kill. Rolls is having a great start to Vertigo, up to 9 kills now. I think he's aware of the possibility that there could be a player in the smoke as well, but you know, there's time on the clock. There's not health on the board. You might get one more, but Mir will just peek off the back of it. Now, borrow up the low HP player to begin with. We got boosted up first. Will be found by Forrester, and he gets sent off the building and down towards. Narquez is going straight in here, waiting for the flashbang. In goes the MP9. That's what the MP9's for. Almost actually gets a second kill. Regali is very, very low. And that's, I'm going to be real with you, that is a matchmaking strategy. But I've got to say, it's a matchmaking strategy that can be very successful, because I also do love a bit of a jump down ramp with the MP9 to get up close and personal.
Flash through the smoke, yeah.
Yeah, that's usually the role of a B anchor on CT side. He tends to be the B defaulter on T side.
What a fun life.
Yeah, it's not exactly the most fun situation, which is why Bop doesn't necessarily get too many kills on Vertigo. So if he plays well, you know he's had a particularly good game. 1 kill from him in that situation, which is enough. Because of 4. Pick an Narquez. Stand TNB on his lurk toward mid. The Bird from Sky at the last second. He's stomping in towards CT here. Who wins the duel? It's Nickelback. Bird from Sky had the line, but he ducked underneath it. Regali, after getting thrust over to that right-hand side of ramp, he's pushed all the way up toward A. And Forrest can help out for that kill. He's coming in from the other angle. It's just not going to happen. Regali tried to go for that.
Communicated in English. And now he's playing in a team where he's communicating in Russian. And while he hasn't played in any full Israeli...
Look at it. That's something that's rude, but it's also a fact, unfortunately. I love him.
Works in his favour, though. Works in his
exactly. He knows, but
okay,
we've got to keep it level sometimes, right? You can't necessarily.
I mean,
you can't. You've got to be a little bit.
Sky reduced to the SMG. Not going to reduce him out of the round. Already able to get the kill. Trade onto Crad. Do they continue?
Sometimes there'll be flashes through smokes and particular timings, and there you go. And Narquez sticks around, and Forrest is with him. The double gap push. That is the one of the things that can evolve and has evolved on Vertigo to go as a duo, and it's completely cancelled out what Copenhagen Flames want. Yeah. Oh, okay. Bye-bye, Narquez. Rawls. That's the only thing.
Yeah, all 9 players left alive on the side of the map, and Entropiq going to get aggressive because of that. They feel compelled to make some sort of a play because of the heavy lean, and that play just nets them all the kills. Crad farming the Copenhagen Flames players right now. Won't be able to finish off the round itself. Regali in one of his iconic 1 versus 3 clutches. This time not with his favorite AWP. AK on the angle, but he's found himself the second kill. Hasn't spotted out Mia though, and that's going to put Mia in such a good position. He'll be so much further forward than what Regali expects, but has he maybe spotted him? I think Regali's seen him, you know, but it doesn't matter. Everybody in Entropiq breathes a sigh of relief. Unadulterated aggression coming through here from the T side in towards a ramp. It's going to be Regali and Rolls chiming in with a couple kills. There's a response from the T side as well, but doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Kills come through, they're in vain. It's only Crad on the lurk. 3 players
literally within the vicinity of an arm, and there you go. Borup gets himself. Charlie, not being checked. Oh, pull out your gun, my friend. 2-3 kills in front of you. There they are. Unfortunately for the Copenhagen Flames, though, the trades have gone in Entropiq's favour. That's an interesting strategy to just not really use much of their utility to begin with and just wander up. Overlooking sandbags is a bit of an issue usually, but thankfully for them, they do trade it out nicely, but the round's still on. TMB MP9 going to double swing toward Gap, and actually it's a bit of a laboured spray from Crad to get the trade. It's all recovered into a 1 versus 1. Borup steered toward...
He can actually just report forward here as Crad puts the bomb down, pulls the AK out.
There we go.
Times has peaked to perfection. I mean, you played that situation so nicely, right? Remember, Entropiq haven't been at risk of losing the series at all so far, Trav. They've only suffered map points, never any series points. Regardless, going to get called into action, yeah. And he's going to have to wait a while before support comes through as well. 3 players knocking on his doorstep. He can just get 1 kill, that would be fantastic. The run boost is perfect. Neil will be able to mow him down. And with that game control, it's going to be tough for Copenhagen Flames to get back in. That's why they just want to force the issue. Want to try and get them while they commit to the bomb plant. Right. Trades are plenty coming through back and forth right now. And it's on an Arcus to clutch it out 1 versus 2 on the angle. Beautiful double P coming through. Great spacing there to get the frag. Gali in a very awkward position right now. Yeah, out in the open. Crad going for the swing. He's going to be punishing both of the players in towards middle. Copenhagen Flames completely discount the fact that there might be a boost coming through. That splits the map down in the center. Borup is the only player that resides on the B side of the map, and he'll be a good for only a kill. And
this guy will fall back off the line. And so 2 players coming up to meet him. He destroys Nickelback. Double headshot easy enough to take him down. And Roz is going aggressive. I think he knows that Forrester could be close because an Arcus has taken Regali. He needs to know how to be rerolled because the dinks come through. And Krad's headshot him twice with the edge of that smoke. Pretty tough situation. And Arcus wants to go aggressive to try and take Bird from Sky down. But TMB is still here as well. And that's going to be completely unaccounted for. Great stuff, TMB. But Mir is still here. Bird from Sky eventually drops, which means TMB has to hop away. And he B-hops back into Connector. That's going to gift Entropiq a plant.
TMB is going to go straight back through the smoke though, looking for the aggressive play. The bomb plant does come through at range. Meal will win the gunfight, and Crad does exactly the same. Wow, what a huge wave.
Perhaps he would have got a peek. Crad will get that bomb planted, but the nades get completely destroy that plan. And Arcade has taken Regali through the smoke though, and it could be a way back into the round. Bomb of course being on the site is very rough, and Arcade is very whiffy spray, but one of the bullets connects to a Bird from Sky. Look where Forrester is. Gets 1, can't get 2. Good trade TMB, and once again, we're in a close situation with a minute to go, and look at Mia. Coming in on the big flank. Surely he gets 1 kill for free, but they have been bypassed. And Arcade is sticking around. He's very low HP. Here's a reload. Tries to go for a spray. Doesn't get anything done. It's all Mia. There's 1. Needs the second. It's 73 HP versus 74. He plays a headshot angle, but Mia's clean with it, as he so often is.
Actually, yeah. My God, I did. Girlfriend looking after me, man. Love that.
What the hell? This guy knows you in real life. He's spying on you. He knows exactly what you had for breakfast. What the hell?
Not like I said it on stream a bit earlier. Either way, there's going to be big kills coming through here. Crad finds the frag onto Rolls, and Arcade is looking to just try and keep himself alive. He knows taking this gunfight's not in his best interest right now because Crad is just getting all the work done. It's 3 kills from him in the round. That's huge. He just takes the initiative. That's by himself. He doesn't actually have any support there in towards mid or through that B side.
Not much you can do about that.
Towards A ramp right now. There's 4 players on the side of the map. Forrester removes 1 of them. Even Borup is rotating in towards the same bomb sites at this point, Trav. They're all on that side of the map.
I can hear the dead man. He's going to stick himself on top of the pallet and hold a default. A good position to be in, but Borup does actually win it for now. So they have
moves right now. They're going to find themselves towards Gap. Forrester is going to be biting off way more than he can chew. That's a lot of information, but it cost him his life.
Yeah, there's just way too many players to face. Mir gets 2, looking for a 3rd. Can't make it happen. I thought maybe if you get it back into a 1 versus 1 again,
In the meantime, Crad has found some control in towards mid. 35 seconds left on the clock. It will be Rolls who pounces from that position, and Arcade gets the trade, but more frags roll through for the Flames.
And making a lot of noise are Entropiq. This will give Copenhagen Flames once again the opportunity to double push gap. And so far, this double push gap, this duo play, or sometimes even a triple play, has been so successful. And once again, Entropiq can't deal with it. And HiGHLiGHTS has 1 bullet, make that 0. But the clock's way done. And HiGHLiGHTS needs to make sure he doesn't go down after time. He won't. He will.
Oh,
he will!
Yeah, the bomb site. Entropiq will venture. Borup on the angle, flashed up, gets his vision back just in time to find the first kill. How much more can he get from the position is the question. Nothing is the answer. It's Forrester and HiGHLiGHTS who blow the door wide open and gain the advantage for the team.
Yeah, Forrester planting really open as well, just in case of the flank. You know, it was being quickly glanced at, but HiGHLiGHTS has stepped up. Hello, Sailor.
Oh, no, okay. Crad goes for the jiggle. Regali quick enough to connect.
Actually a really good roll to make, especially with only that MP9. A step behind that Molotov, and HiGHLiGHTS gets himself out a quick trade, but there are so many players in action. TMP's been burnt out by Forrester, though, and they're going to be overwhelming the AWP. And here we go, Entropiq. Rolls gets 2, but it's an absolute wipeout for Entropiq. I thought for sure that we'd see over...